Going down the highway. We are at the beginning of what would be the first turn at the Speedway. I'm going to go all the way to the coast, then go home that way. The traffic is pretty rough on the highway, stop and go the whole time, and it will take me the same amount of time, but I'll be rolling and comfy, and I'm going to roll the house. We're at some lights. We're going to hit some lights all the way to the shore road, but that's okay. Let me zoom in. Y'all see the first turn there? Let me zoom back out. Okay. And I'll pause you for the light. Okay, I hear the cars running again. I just left the Huffman autograph signing place, and someone had said that they were under a red flag to arc a wrecked on the first lap, but I do hear the cars running now. So that's a sign it's at least under yellow. And the light is green. We're rolling. It's a hazy day, as you can see. This light show up so bright. There we go. Woo! We go, but we don't. It's all go, but not. This is the fan zone, kind of. If you can see, you can hear the cars. Sounds like they're under caution, though, for sure. They're not at high RPM yet. A lot of tour buses. Try to shine things out the window. At least when I go by the ocean, you gotta do that. I'll show you how close this is to the ocean. There's everybody in the whole wide world sponsors for their cars that NASCAR has now. I do notice one thing, the tower, the Chevrolet Tower is a little new. Toyota Tower, Exalta, Sunoco, Toyota, Toyota, Sonata, Sunoco. It's another language. But yeah, Daytona Speedway has all the sponsors now. They're real good at that. Started with Pure Oil with Smokey, and that's another Florida thing. Rolling dispensaries if you have a medical card. I'm not pulling out in traffic unless it's totally clear, and it's not for a minute after this orange one. Okay, it's clear. We all get the same idea. There's a left turn lane that's too short that parks across from the track. It's where parking is, if it's overflow parking, I guess. Oops, let's stay here. Let's stay here. Take that off zoom so you can see the lay of the land a little better. It says welcome to Pit Boss Nation. Lots of souvenir stuff. Sunoco data over there is Daytona water or something. Sunoco gate. As you travel down here, the building with the rounded top used to be the museum. It probably still is. I would imagine it is. Where you can get the tours. France Boulevard is the one to the left that goes into the track under the tunnel. You're going to see the tunnel shortly. Right there. As you can see, it gets a little crazy. I'm trying to stay to the outside lane, but not too much to the inside lane, because it gets kind of wonky. Locals will like get mad. Traffic. We're going down the main drag past the Speedway toward the ocean on International Speedway Boulevard, just past Bill France Boulevard. It was raining most of the morning, but cleared up just in time. I'll have to go home and see what happened on the ARCA race, but this was important. I got to go down here and see these guys once a year. I'll see them next year. Wish them luck. It always makes you feel good if you have an autograph session and people show up. So he's got a good bunch of friends. Got some pictures taken. We got a cool place over here called the Sky Zone. Oh, that's fun. It's a entire warehouse of trampolines. I know this is taking a little bit longer, but it shouldn't be too bad. Most people go to the Speedway, not from, so they handled the traffic pretty well. Better than the old days. The old days we sat in traffic for a long time. Any of the race trucks usually. I'm getting lucky green all the way through here, I think. By the time we get to this one, it'll probably turn soon. Yep. It's already turned. This is a college area. Pretty historic area. the lanes start dropping off. I'm going to want to go left when I get to the shore, but we get plenty of time to change our mind at this point. I'm going to pause this just for a minute. Now we got a green light finally. Get to see the lay of the land a little bit. Like I said, it's going to kind of start to clear out down here when we get past Route 1, unless they go into the beach. I don't know. It's usually not too bad. This is actually more than normal traffic, of course, because it's race week. Really have to worry about being in the left lane until we go over the bridge. Now we're down to Route 1. I think they call it MLK Boulevard here. Uh-oh. Why y'all stopping? Well, that's okay for that, but they were stopping way ahead for some reason. Okay. Lunchtime, I guess. The railroad tracks is always a good sign that it's at Route 1. That's a good reference because it follows Route 1. So this is, again, we're on International Speedway Boulevard, headed to the coast. This is Route 1 just ahead of us, and Route A1, or A1A, it's just over the bridge. The bridge goes over the Halifax River, the Intercoastal Waterway. Almost our turn. Gonna go over the Daytona Beach Bridge. International Speedway Boulevard Bridge. Just a little bit. The land will flow right up. Good old Daytona Beach on race weekend. To the right is Jackie Robinson Ballpark. You can see Lots of famous little eateries down here. Oyster House. Done the main drag in about 4 years, so I'm sure things look a little bit different, and some things look the same. These medians in the middle are different. But this is probably the postcard that's most famous, is the straight out to this world's most famous beach. Green light. That sign. I could have gotten the other lane in the middle one, but I'm not going straight to the ocean, so there is 2 turning lanes, but yeah. Good old Daytona Beach planes and signs. Surf shops. Done a lot of stuff down here. The Oasis Tiki Bar. Boardwalk Inn. There is an ocean out there. Famous Daytona Beach sign right there. Jays and Crow. Yeah, we got a green. Wow. Bungee jumping, they're coming down now. They just jumped. The bounce thing or whatever on that bungee cord, they just bounce and bounce. It's like, no way, no way. These are the daringest beach rides you'd ever ride. I've never rode them. No desire. No desire. Uh-oh, gotta stop. Joe's Crab Shack. That's called the slingshot right there. That thing that throws you up and down. as you see, it gets a little crazy for a minute, but it starts spreading out. We're headed up toward Norman, a little bit of North Daytona area. Holly Hill on the shore side, but it's the northern part of Daytona. Go-karts and water park. This used to be like the bougie area. I don't know where their like sign went, but it probably went in the hurricane. Gotta watch for people everywhere on this stretch. Very, very resort-like, and lots of tourists. And you know how you are on vacation. We all just want to have a good time. And your head is in the clouds. So we always watch out for tourists. La Plaza. They were trying to dump those condos for about $30,000 a couple of years back because they had a huge condo fee for repairs, and like thousands, and tens of thousands every resident had to pay. So they couldn't sell those condos for anything. They'd almost give them away. Daytona Beach Club, that's kind of, you can own a condo there, but you can only live in it part-time, something stupid like that. So people that have extra money will buy a condo and do a, what they call, Verbo, vacation rental by owner. Some of this is hurricane damage, by the way, or hurricane repairing. Must be making medians here like they did down the other place. It's kind of cute. Still have the high rises here. As soon as you get to Flagler, you won't have high rises because Flagler does not allow high rises over like 3 stories or something, 5 stories. They got a new Margaritaville resort going in, a Jimmy Buffett themed hotel going in Flagler. It's not open yet, but that's the tallest building they have, and I think it's like 5 stories, if that. Steve's Famous Bar and Grill Diner. Been there for hundreds of years now. It's been there since I was a kid, though. The Mediterranean. One of my favorites is this blue one, the Grand Seas. But that's all just condos you have to rent out. Bel Air Plaza still has the old school look. This used to be very old school down here, but it's getting changed for sure. Daytona Daytona Beach Resort. That one there has a very unique name. Took a while to think about that one. Big Shark Gifts. Souvenir places. Lifeguard. And now, my friends, we are in Ormond Beach. That's the sign. And that was your little tour of Daytona.